is going on, guys? Welcome back to DW Bros Productions, where today we will be taking a look at all my favourite variants of the Doctors from Doctor Who in figure form. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So starting us off, guys, we do have the original, you might say, is the first Doctor, William Hartnell. Now these are my 3 William Hartnell First Doctor figures in my collection, and of course you do have the First Doctor TARDIS. Now these are really good figures, however my personal favourite William Hartnell figure is actually the San Diego Comic-Con 2010 William Hartnell figure. And if you don't know what that is, it is pretty much this figure here, just with grey checkered pants, really. So bigger checkers on his trousers, not pants, and they're grey, and that's about it. This figure, however, is really good. The hair wash on it, oh my god, it's unbelievable. It is really, really good. Also, we do have the new 2021 B&M Bargains Doctor Who First Doctor, which came with this TARDIS right here. This is very similar to the Unearthly Child version, however this is the unaired pilot episode of Doctor Who, and well, that's what this figure is from. It looks really good. I would like to get the original variant of this figure with the cloak, but I am happy with this. And of course here we do have the 5 Doctors version of it, of William Hartnell, and he does look really good. I think he's my least favourite out of these 3, but he does look really good nonetheless. So next up, guys, we do have the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton, and I really, really like the second Doctor. I think Patrick Troughton played the role of the second Doctor really, really well. I think all his stories are really good, and I think he was really dedicated to Doctor Who. He came back 3 times, I'm pretty sure, after he finished. He came back in the third Doctor, no, not the third Doctor, the 3 Doctors, the 4 Doctors, or 5 Doctors, and he came back in the 2 Doctors, and he was a really good Doctor. My personal favourite variant of the second Doctor is the fur-coated second Doctor from the Character Online exclusive, which came with this TARDIS here. But I do love the War Games second Doctor, which is pretty much just the second Doctor from his own era. I do really like the 3 Doctors second Doctor here, which looks really, really good. And of course we do have the 2 Doctors second Doctor from the B&M Bargain set, and yes, you might notice he has bright orange eyebrows. That is because in the episode, I think he was turning into, I'm going to butcher the name, an androgam, I think it is. But he started turning into like a monster or something. I haven't actually seen all the episode yet, I've been watching it, so I'm sorry if I got a bit of that wrong. But this looks really good, and there is another variant of the 2 Doctors second Doctor. The 2 Doctors took place in the 6th Doctor era, where he just has the dark brown or black eyebrows like normal. And the eagle-eyed among you in the viewers might notice something. This Doctor here, this version of the second Doctor, this is just a custom regenerated first Doctor, because I had a spare B&M Bargains 3-pack for first Doctor, and I had a spare second Doctor from the War Games, so I just switched the hands over and switched the head over and managed to slice the collar in the process, but the collar doesn't really bother me, and it was just a nice custom to have. Although it is very inaccurate to the show, because Patrick Troughton did regenerate into his own clothes, which was a bit odd. But these are all my variants of the second Doctor, and my personal favourite, as I've already said, is the fur-coated second Doctor. So next up, guys, we do have the 3rd Doctor, who was played by Jon Pertwee, and I don't have a favourite 3rd Doctor figure because I love all of them. I think all his costumes were so colourful, so creative, and I thought the 3rd Doctor was just an amazing Doctor altogether. I thought Jon Pertwee played the role really, really good. And I love all his figures. I love all the 3rd Doctor figures. I want to get more of them because I know there's so many variants out there, but these are the ones in my collection. The ones that stand out most to me on the shelf are the Time Warrior one, I think it is, but I count that as a Three Doctors one because he wore the bow tie in the Three Doctors with this outfit instead of the cravat, but that is quite a hard figure to get, so I count that as a Three Doctors figure. I love the Monster of Peladon one. I do love the Carnivore Monsters one. I love the Five Doctors one, and that there, the eagle-eyed among you viewers again might notice that that is actually a custom figure. It is a regenerated Fourth Doctor with a simple head swap of a Third Doctor. But yeah, I really love all the Third Doctor figures and they all look really good. And here we have the Fourth Doctor, who was played by the amazing Tom Baker. Tom Baker was an amazing Doctor. He done 8 years on the show. He was a really good Doctor. But however, you may notice I only have 3 variants of him. And I'm quite angry at myself for that because I'd really like to get some more variants of the Fourth Doctor. I really want to get the Season 18 Fourth Doctor. That is one of my favourite variants of him. I really want to get the Shada version and the ones that had similar outfits like that with the pound it looks like the Doctor. When I think the Doctor, I think Tom Baker. I think that outfit. I love the long scarf. I love the classic Sonic. I love the tie thing he has on his neck. I love the waistcoat. I love the hat. I love the smile. I love the other 2 figures, but that is my all-time favourite variant, and Tom Baker is just an amazing Doctor. So next up we do have the 5th Doctor, who was played by Peter Davison. Now I feel the 5th Doctor was personally quite underrated, and I think he was a really good Doctor. I think he had a few hit and miss stories, but ones that were amazing, like Earthshock, Resurrection of the Cybermen. They were great stories. The Caves of Androzani. They were great stories, and the 5th Doctor was a really fun and quirky Doctor, and I really liked him. I mean, he wore a stick of celery on him half the time. My favourite variant of the 5th Doctor is the Resurrection of the Daleks 5th Doctor from his final season that costume is based off of. We do have another 5th Doctor from his final season here from the Caves of Androzani right before he regenerates. I do really like the hatted 5th Doctor, but I would really like to get the hatted 5th Doctor from his final season, which is pretty much this 5th Doctor here with this 5th Doctor's head sculpt. We do have the 11 Doctor set 5th Doctor, which is pretty much the Wave 1 release 5th Doctor, which is right here, just with the celery. And we do have the B&M Bargains 5th Doctor, or the latest B&M Bargains 5th Doctor, which is from Earthshock, and he's just a bit muddy, so that's probably my least favourite variant, but still a nice one nonetheless. So next up guys, we do have the 6th Doctor, who was played by Colin Baker. Now, a lot of people do not like the 6th Doctor. However, I really like him. I do really like his colourful outfits. I think they were a bit different, but I think it was it was cool. I think it was completely different to his character. I think the 6th Doctor was very cocky, and then he had this great big colourful outfit, and I think it just completely threw the audience off a bit. So I think that's why people didn't like it, and maybe they just thought it looked ridiculous. But I really liked it. Now, I really do like the original Wave 1 variant of the 6th Doctor, and that is also a Wave 1 variant, but it's from the Revelation of the Daleks box set, and he comes with his morning cloak from Necros. You do have the 11 Doctors set 6th Doctor. I couldn't tell you what story it's from. I haven't watched a lot of the Sixth Doctor stories. I've watched some of them and I do like them mostly. I like the Twin Dilemma, his first episode, the Two Doctors, I really like them. And I really like the whole Trial of the Time Lord season, his final season. I've got that on box set and I really enjoy that. I'd love to see a variant of the Sixth Doctor in his Trial of the Time Lord outfit, which is just him with pretty much this outfit on here, just with a different waistcoat with red stripes really on it, and I think it's a pink fob chain there. I do really like the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive real-time Sixth Doctor. I really would like that, and I do really like the 11 Doctor set Sixth Doctor, which is from real time as well. But overall, I think the Sixth Doctor looks good, and my two personal favourites are these two. So next up, guys, we do have the 7th Doctor, who was played by Sylvester McCoy. And I really like the 7th Doctor. I love his outfits. My personal favourite 7th Doctor story was Remembrance of the Daleks, and my personal favourite 7th Doctor figure is from Remembrance of the Daleks right there. I do really love the 7th Doctor era. I thought at the end it got a bit questionable, but I love the episode where the Brigadier comes back. Ghostlight is a good episode. That's what these two costumes are from. Oh, and mainly from his final season. I really liked him in the TV movie. I wish we could have seen more in it. I liked his outfit. That's what these two are from. And I really like the 7th Doctor, and I think he was a great Doctor. And next up, guys, we do have the 8th Doctor, Paul McGann. Now, as you can see, I don't have a lot of variants of him. But there isn't a lot of variants of him. There's the movie one, there's the Dark Eyes one, and there's the Night of the Doctor one. The Night of the Doctor one is probably my personal favourite, but I do really like the movie one. Oh, and there's the comic one, which is pretty much a movie one with some other colours. But I feel that the 8th Doctor didn't get enough screen time. I really like his Doctor, and I want to see more of him. I know he has all the audio books, but I want to see a full series of the 8th Doctor. I really... Oh, pardon me, guys. I really like the 8th Doctor. I love his Doctor. I love his outfit in the TV movie. I loved his outfit in the Night of the Doctor, and I will finally be able to get the Night of the Doctor variant in the new B&M Bargains up and coming 8th Doctor figure set from this year, and it looks really good. And I really like the 8th Doctor, and I want to see more screen time of him. But my personal favourite out of these two is by far the TV movie variant. I like the Dark Eyes one, but it's just the 9th Doctor painted differently with the Night of the Doctor head. But it looks really good nonetheless, and looks good on the shelf. So guys, that is the end of part 1. We have gone through all the classic Doctors from the classic Doctor Who era. So, subscribe for part 2, which will be up this time next week, hopefully. No promises, I'm hoping it will be up. But subscribe for part 2. Do not forget to like this video. Tell me in the comments if you liked it, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.